Okay, now this is pretty easy. Okay. So let's find the x value and then find the median. Okay. So here's how we find it. It gives me a list of 5 numbers. Okay. One of them is unknown, but it says that the mean of the 5 numbers is 8.6. Okay, so here's what a mean is first off. It's simply the average. You add up your numbers, 14 plus 8 plus 16 plus 14 plus x, and that needs to be divided by how many numbers there are, which there are 5, because you include the x in that. Now dividing this, when I add these up and divide by 5, okay, it's going to equal the mean, which is 8.6. Okay. Now I need to solve the equation for the x variable. Well, first let's simplify it. First off, we want to get rid of this 5. Now, how would you get rid of division by 5? You just multiply. Okay. And also, I'm going to want to add these up here. Okay, the known numbers up. So 14 plus 8 plus 16 plus 14 is 52, okay? So it's 52 plus x equals, then take 8.6 times 5, and that's 43. Now I subtract 52 from both sides. 53 minus 52 is negative 9, okay? So you scribble out your x and put negative 9. Now here's how you find the median. Because that's all the mean. I found my x. Now here's how I find a median. I cross out the highest with the lowest. So the highest is 16. The lowest is negative 9. So those are now crossed out. The next highest is 14, but I just cross out one of the 14s, and the lowest is 8. Now the number I'm left with is my median. Okay, so 14. Okay, now in my next problem, okay, so the mean of these numbers, including x, is 26.25. So I take 18, I need to write an equation, 18 plus 12 plus 45 plus x, divided by how many numbers there are. There's 4 numbers, and that equals the mean, 26.25. Now I simplify the same way, okay? We need to multiply the 4 to the other side. Multiplying by 4 here gets rid of it, and then over there. So I simplify it by adding the known numbers. 75 plus x. Can't add the x because you don't know what it is. And then I multiply 26.25 by 4. It's 105. Now subtract 75 from both sides. And 105 minus 105 minus 75 is going to be 30. Okay, now I got to find the median. I cross out the highest, which should be 45, and then write the lowest. Okay, that's round 1. Now if I cross out highest, lowest again, I don't have any more numbers, so here's what I need to do. I need to add these two. You basically have to find the number halfway in between. If you have 2 numbers remaining, you don't want to cross them out, okay? Because you cross out high, low, high, low. When you cross out the highest, you got to cross out the lowest. If I do it again, I'm out of numbers. So I need to add 18 plus 30 and then divide by 2, because that'll find what's halfway in between the two. 24, okay? So 24 is not listed, so I actually need to write it. Okay, now my next one, the average of the mean is 10, so I add my numbers up. I'll put the known ones first, followed by the x. Now dividing that by how many there are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gives me the mean, which I know is 10. Okay, so again, multiply 10 by 5, that's obviously 50. Now the sum here, that's 21, plus 4 is 25. Plus 20 is 45, plus x equals 50. Well, 45 plus x is 50. We subtract 45 and I get 5, so I can replace that x with 5. Now cross out the highest to lowest. The highest I have is 20, and the lowest I have is 4. Okay? That's round 1. Round 2, there's 3 numbers left, so I go to round 2. The next highest, you either stop when you get either 1 or 2 numbers. If there's 1, that's your answer. If there's 2, you add them and then divide by 2. Okay, I cross out the highest and then the next lowest, only one of them though. And that leaves me with 5. Okay, so that's my answer.